Hey guys, it is Wednesday here in West Virginia, and I just got these beautiful new castings from Autoworld early this week. This is their 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate. The one that we're familiar with is the 69, which I've acquired almost every variant of that car. There are 10 issues from Autoworld, and I have 9 of them. I'm missing the black variant of the lead sled, or a counterpart to the lead sled, because it's really not a black variant. It's a uh, gloss black, and it doesn't have the lead sled writing on the side, but it does have those little co-sponsor like stickers in the side glass and such, like the white lead sled. But anyways, we're going to continue to hunt for a nice variant of that, and try to get it for a decent price. That's the problem, trying to get one for a decent price. Uh, but now we have the 70 to contend with, and we're going to try to get all the variants of it. And I'm going to get them as they come out. It'll be a little bit cheaper and easier, I think, than trying to pick up after it's been out for 3 or 4 years. I kind of ran into that problem with the 63 Polera and the 69 Kingswood Estate. I did finish the 63 Poleras finally, though. So here is version A from release 4, but version A, first ever release of their 1970 Kingswood Estate, and it is in a champagne gold poly. This gold is slightly darker than the gold that is on their 69 Kingswood Estate variant. I'm not sure what they called the gold on the 69, if it was champagne poly or if it was different, and that's why it is lighter. Later on, some other day, we'll do a comparison. Maybe not really comparison, but a side-by-side look at the 70 to the 69, because they both look about the same size, but the 70 in some ways looks a little bit smaller, which it may actually be in real life. But we're definitely going to take a look at them next to each other so you guys can see what I'm saying. But yeah, this is actually a beautifully done casting, and this is the release 4 of 2023. And yeah, 2023 release 4, and it had 3 new castings in it. It has the Dodge Ram, the 2021 Dodge Ram Bighorn, and then it had the 1982 Toyota Celica Supra, along with this 1970 Kingswood Estate. So, going back to the car itself, let's get him out and take a look at him. And I've already broke him loose, and it's very hard to tell. That's one thing nice about the Autoworld packages. They open really nicely if you take your time, and you can almost not even tell that they were opened if you do it right. You can re-glue it. Sometimes the only way to tell is on the side here. So I'll read your premium facts. This is the first release of our new 1970 Chevy Kingswood Estate casting. A rare option for the 70 Kingswood Estate was a rear-facing third-row seat. It required the two-way tailgate for passenger access. So I guess that means the ones that swing open to the side or swing down like a truck tailgate. And that became a very common feature by the 80s. It was like a standard option, I think, on most wagons. So let's look at this guy here. And it is very nicely done. It has more detail in the brown wood grain kind of side than the 69 did, just kind of with the highlighted dark areas and lighter areas and such. So it gives it more of a detailed look on the wood grain than the 69's had. And the 70 has these wire spoke hubcaps and such. And you can see that they did all the fine detail with the window trim, door handles, the emblem on the rear quarter, your marker lights and such, and the wire spoke hubcaps once again, and with a white wall tire. Looks very nice. Nice detail on the grill and headlight area with Chevrolet in the grill. You have your marker lights in the bumper. Now, the one thing I did notice on this one compared to the 70 Impala, they have the grill highlighted in the bumper opening, whereas on the 70 Impala, this is kind of blacked out. They had the a highlighted grill, but the area of the grill and the bumper was blacked out. So I'm not sure if that was like a difference on the Kingswood compared to an Impala, or if it's just a detail that they lacked to put on this one compared to the 70 Impala compared to the wagon. And then going around to the back, you have a nice detailed taillight area and such. If I can get that to focus, there we go. And once again with the emblem, the trim, even the trunk lock and such. And we're going to zoom in and see. The plate doesn't say anything that special, just 1970. But once again, you can see it even has red marker lights on the bumper. So it is pretty nicely detailed. And you have your chrome roof rack like most of the wagons from Autoworld has. I think they all have this except for maybe the Nova wagon. But I remember like the Buick and the Ford Country Squire, the 69 Kingswood, and now the 70, they all have the chrome rail roof rack. And I don't think the Nova wagons do. So that's kind of interesting. Because I'm sure that you could have gotten these without a roof rack. So, anyways, going along to version B. So, blah, 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 that's still the same thing. So, the 1970 Kingswood, I'm sorry, I should tell you guys, it's just says this is the first release of our Kingswood ever, blah, 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 blah. So, now the next fact is something new, kind of. It says the 1970 Kingswood Estate featured a two-way tailgate. It could either be folded down, similar to a pickup truck tailgate, or swing open sideways like a traditional door. That's what I was just talking about when they said it required a two-way tailgate. And the other premium fact for the third row seating, and it looks like, and I may have done that wrong. Let me see. No, I think that is version A. And this was version A. Sorry, I got those mixed up. I was going to say this one should have came before the other one, so that's why. I just misread the letter there. So this is your version A. So this is, if you want to be very formal about it, this is the actual first release, and it is done in a misty turquoise poly, and this is a pretty cool looking color in person. The 69 just had the kind of like a light metallic blue. This, though, you can tell it is like a turquoise. It looks very good in person. So let's get him off the card and take a look at him. Yeah, so this is actually kind of corresponded with what I was going to say. It would have been better if we would have done this one first and then done the gold one second. So, yeah, I get those confused. So this is release A, and the gold one is release B. But still same lineup, same cars, and they're usually released at the exact same time. So really, these both are your first releases. They always come in pairs, in my opinion. But some people may be a little bit specific and say that, yes, this is the actual first one because it is version A. So, anyways, as I said, this turquoise poly is very nice in person. It doesn't look too bad on the camera, but it's even nicer in person, in my opinion. And pretty much the same exact car. I forgot to pop the hood on the other one for you, but there you go. And this one, I don't know if it is a small block or a big block in this car. Not sure what the standard motor options were in 70. I know they started to tone it down a bit, but I still think the big block was common in the wagons. I don't know if it was standard option or not. The 69 Kingswood, most of those ones that were released by Autoworld had the 396 big block in it. So, not sure what the 70 is running, if it would be like a 350 or even maybe a 307. Doubt that, though. Probably a 350, or it could even have the 454 because 70 was the first year the 454 appeared in a production car. So that's a possibility also. And as always, you can see the beautiful detail done by Autoworld on the engines. You can see it even has a top radiator hose right there, and radiator cap, and then your, sorry guys, my big finger went in there and then blurred the, there we go. So then you have your washer tank, radiator cap, You even have your alternator brackets detailed in there. Snorkel air cleaner. So for 164th, they do a fantastic job with engine detail. Better than anybody out there, in my opinion. So that is it. And then turn him around. Same plate, 1970. And same detail on the back. One thing that would have been cool to see on these is like Hot Wheels GTO wagons and such, is to have a dog in the back or something like that, or luggage. That would have been cool to see. Still yet though, great looking car, great looking pair. Highly recommend to get both of these if you have the chance. And they're still readily available on eBay right now. I picked mine up from a place called Surplus Goodies, and they are out of Georgia, I believe, and they were only $7.95 each. A little bit higher than Walmart. I think Walmart is like $5.50 or $5.97, something like that each for Autoworld cars, which actually is a pretty good deal comparing it to like Hot Wheel premiums now, which are like $6.47 for the premium stuff. So Autoworld's actually cheaper than Hot Wheels premiums now at Walmart. These I will probably never find at Walmart. These are going to be like probably the square body trucks. When they do get released, everybody's going to snag these up first. And this last release of 2023 probably will be a sought after release because it has 3 brand new castings. So I'm not even sure if we'll see any of them being peg warmers at Walmart, except for like the old releases of such vehicles like the 64 Galaxy, the 73 Mustang, and the 92 Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. Although the 73 Mustang and 64 Galaxy are desirable castings, so the only one that may be a peg warmer, like at my Walmart, are the Mitsubishi 3000 GTO, and then the Dodge Stealth seem to be peg warmers. So guys, that's it for a Wagon Wednesday. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. That is tomorrow here in the States. So all the States viewers, happy Thanksgiving. And I will be back again on Friday with our Free It Friday. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing, but it'll be something cool. So make sure to tune back in for that. And I will see you guys on Friday. Thanks for watching.